What's up, you guys? So, I'm here and I just want to talk. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I wanted to talk to y'all because I've been listening to music and I've been thinking of new material to post for like a few days now, and I'm bored. Like, I'm so bored. Um, there's one thing when you have like a plan, an objective, a goal, and then when you're on the other hand just kind of making stuff up as you go. So most of the time I hit a roadblock. Yeah, I just brought this lighter. And as you can see, it's one of the cheaper ones, and I'm trying to light it and it's not working. I should have tried it in the store. I think, look, I was about to blame the person in the back of the counter. I was about to say, I think that bitch gave me a faulty lighter. I was just gonna blame her. Who else to blame? I don't know. Supposed to make sure it worked. Look at this shit. Come on, man. And yo, I'm a smoker. I know how to light a hand lighter. And it stinks. That smell of that gas and it fucking stinks. It's not my blunt. I know what my blunt smell like because I get it from the same dealer. So that was this. Anyway. Like I was saying, it's one thing when you have everything written out, and then another thing when you have to wake up and be like, okay, what am I going to create today that's going to improve me for tomorrow? And today I kind of just woke up at a standstill. Yeah. But I did want to talk about some stuff though, because I was on Facebook earlier. And I just thought it was so funny because they had this person go live. Now, okay, Facebook is Facebook, right? Most of the people that's on my friend list are not my friends in real life. It's just that when I started the profile like 15 years ago, they have all these local suggestions and people you may know and people in your area, and this person is friends with this person that you friended. So it was a lot of requests coming in, and as a youngster, I'm just like, ooh, 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 ooh. It wasn't really no pick and choose in the making around that time. At least not for me. I ain't give a fuck. Just press accept. I wasn't really thinking about it's a friend request and I don't actually want to be friends with this person in real life. It's just the label that they used for that option. Choose to stay connected. So I have a bunch of freaking friends on there, and which I'm thankful to today that I did that, because I didn't know that Facebook was beyond just friending people, poking people, and sending a message and updating your status. I didn't know it was like publishing and groups that was connected to that. But once I hit the 5K friend limit, it was like, you have reached your limit. This is what we suggest. You move them over to a page that you can hook up right now for free. And I'm like, a page? you know, and then it clicked. I'm like, Facebook. Okay, starting to make sense to me. Starting to make a lot of sense. So I'm like, wow. I'm like, whoa. So I published my page. But it was still a lot of things that I didn't know, because when I published the page, I did it from my mobile device. I did it from a mobile device. And mess around, I got addicted. I got addicted, and I just kept making pages. Like, I'm like, wow, I need to document this moment because it's beautiful. They had the stuff all color coordinated. It was like pastel colors. And yo, I'm not too famous on the colors. So I believe that shade, I believe that shade that they used was like, it was some soft colors, but it was like grab your attention type of soft colors, and it was like blues and reds and yellows and pinks. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, ooh, you know, and they were like, create your page. And I'm just like, okay. And you know, and it was like kept suggesting stuff. It's like, you want to keep going? We got some groups, we got all kind of stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, 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 yeah. You know, so it pretty much just aligned myself to the reason I decided to make that choice. I never wanted to forget the reason I made the choice to start creating pages on Facebook. So it was like a dedication. It's like my next page was just like, man, this page is just in dedication to all the work we have seen, all the work we gonna see, in conjunction to the first page, and which brought me here to the second page. You know, so I was just kind of like loop-de-loop-de-loop, and then I'm like, I need to share this with people, man. I gotta share this. I'm so motivated. I'm so inspired by these colors and suggestions and these label fields. Label fields. That I need to extend it so I can share. And that's when I started updating my profile, like my personal profile. And I was like, fuck it, hashtag share, because this thought was generated from my second page. Although my profile page was there initially, I didn't make a true move on it until I seen how cool it was to create my first page. It's like, wow, whoa. Mess around. I was so inspired by the work that me and Facebook put in. And I say me and Facebook put in the work because what guides me into my next subject when I created my first business is because when I created a page, after very tedious work on extensions, I created this one page, and all of a sudden, what appears? A gray check. It wasn't a, let me tell you, it wasn't a gray check. It was a circle, right? The bubble was gray on the circle. And it was a cutout check. You usually see that on authorization stickers are usually like that. And I came up with this page name. Y'all hear that thunder, right? It's throwing me off. So I was so inspired. I said, I have to create myself a business. Like, I have to put this on paper. Like, yes, this is create, because it was cool digital, but you know, it's just something about when you can feel and attend and you can navigate through real life as well. So I was like, ugh. So I was like, I'm high, y'all. As usual, when I get on video. So it's your discretion. But anyway, I created it and I chose that page first because that was the first page that Facebook stamped that little authorization symbol on it, and I was so inspired. I was like, thank you so much. Like, thank you so much. And so I did that. But my first page I ever created had to be placed on there too. It wouldn't have been fair. It's like you're like the fourth page. So it wouldn't have been fair. Ugh, stinks. What kind of gas is this? So I don't want to veer too far away from Facebook because I still have to go back on the reason why I started talking about pages. Fuck around. Yeah, that's pretty much still where I'm at. Like, I just made that one step in the real life, and that was create my first business. And when that happened, I continued to work online. So I'm on Facebook today, checking out people's stories and shit. Go off, hop on Twitter, then get off of that. Might go on Instagram. But I was on Facebook. I opened the app, and it's like this live just right there sitting for me waiting for it. So I just clicked on it. It was this girl, right? She was dark complected, long extensions and stuff like that. She had a bunch of views. And fuck around. She was just sitting there. And so I'm just like, you know, what we talking about? And of course, there wasn't too many comments popping up, so she replied back eventually. And she was just like, what you want to know for? And she was like, who is you? I'm like, shit. My username is who it says I am. So I'm just like, username. She's like, bitch, I'm blocking you. And I'm just like, no, I'm gonna block you first. Because you just basically said it on live. So I'm like, bitch, I'm about to block you first. made me very upset. Very. We have 15 minutes. So I'm just like, okay, so she was from where I'm from. I never seen her live before, but I seen her live today, and now she's blocked. Like, no. I'm about to go listen to music.